Hey guys, today we're showing you how to disassemble the 2023 Superduty mirrors. We noticed there was a lack of videos showing any detail for anything 2017 and up Ford mirrors, and these will apply to those as well. A few slight differences, but very similar. Start by pulling off the foam, all the obvious stuff after the mirrors are off the truck. This bottom camera plastic has a few clips that you can reach through and release. Here you can see the clips that you have to release. Next we'll pull the two screws out of the mirror camera. Connector and take that guy off. Now we're taking out the temp sensor. This will only be on the passenger side mirror. Take that connector, pull it off, and next the puddle light. Flathead screwdriver into the little slot will work well. Next up is the glass. There is a slot where you can slide a screwdriver in and actually twist to pop the glass out without breaking it. So you want to pull the bottom mirror out and down, and you'll see the slot where you can slide a flat blade in there. Push it in and just twist. Don't try and pry it out or else you will break the glass. Gets a little hung up on the tabs, but if you wiggle it around it just pops off after. When undoing the wires for the defrost, I always put my fingers right onto the pad so you don't rip the solder pad off the glass, because the connectors are quite tight. For the upper glass, you want to tilt it up and in, and you'll see the slot right here where you slide the screwdriver in and twist. Once it pops free, you can give it a little wiggle and the whole glass will pop off. Pull the wires out of the little clips. Same thing with the defrost wires on this one, as well as the blind spot light. A couple little clips to spread apart, and then push down the tab and it slides out. And again, just make sure you hold in on those solder pads for the defrost tabs. We've got 5 screws to take out with the 9/32 socket. And 3 tabs to release around the edge of the mirror cap. Once you release those, it'll feel get nice and loose. Then you can start to separate the outside of the whole mirror housing. Once you get that loose, we're going to flip the mirror around and release the inside by the arms. Slide a trim tool in on the front half of the mirror and just to pry it up a little bit, and it will release the clips. Just be careful not to break anything. Just go nice and slow and then it'll pop out. Give it a couple wiggles. Next, just pop the light out, release the connector, and pop off the wiring. So now we're going to flip the mirror over and remove the bottom glass pivot with a number 9 Torx. Once that is off, the whole back of the housing can fall off. Now there's two 3/16 screws to remove. We'll flip it back over and try to release the tabs on this plastic plate. If it won't come off, you do have to push the mirror back in just a hair, as you'll see I do here in 2 seconds. As there's a metal tab that will make it bind. So just slide the mirror back in so it's not fully extended. And that plastic piece will pop off. Release the connector for the motor. And the rest of the wiring. Now we're going to take off the main glass mirror pivot. Again with the number 9 Torx. And release the connector. Now we're going to slide this all the way out. It should, if you pull firmly, it should just slide right out. Pop the tracks out, set those aside. Next we're going to release the mirror arm plastic. So you want to use your trim tool and pry up on the back half, the back side of the arm, and it will release the clips. Now we want to pivot those arms so we can get to the inner clips. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. Just carefully release those so you don't break them. Once you get the one side, you have to flip it around. You might have to repivot that arm to get to the right angle as well. Once that's off, repivot the arm the other way so you can get the front half off. Same thing, there's a clip top and bottom. Sometimes a small pick is the best to get in there to release that clip. You may have to repivot the arm a little bit so it releases properly and comes out without breaking. Now we'll do the same with the other arm. Pivot those guys again the other way. And release the inside clips. Now there's 4 screws to remove the main sail panel. Number 9 Torx again. and slide that up and off the arms. Watch that camera wiring, you just have to pop it back through the hole. And feed all your wiring back through. The last thing that I missed on this video is there is 2 more panels at the end of those arms just on the inside. They're the last things to pop off if you want to color match those as well.